Hey y'all, it is Cold Plunge Talks with the most interesting recruiter. We got another brisk morning out here. It is 29 degrees. Let's see how much ice is in this thing. Oops. Oh, that's pretty thick. Okay. Okay. I ain't trying to get cut in here either. So I'm gonna break this stuff up really good. Alrighty. It's gonna be another cold plunge. I mean, every day's a cold plunge, but woo, when it's this cold, to be honest with y'all, I'm not used to this. Every day I get out of this thing cold, but eventually I'm gonna build that strength and, be able to push past this. But it's just the fact that I'm doing this, to me, I just want to pat myself on the back because I would have never done this a year ago. Y'all seen the other video, just craziness that, things we got to go through, things we put ourselves through, because I'm putting myself through this because I know there is a difference on the other side of this. So today in Cold Plunge Talks, I think we got a pretty good topic today. And yes. We have been talking about, see, I think I'm kidding. This is nice. I'm going to be very careful, no worries. We've been talking about when it's time to find a new job, what to do. I want to talk to you about an experience I had one time with a gentleman. Great guy. Was interviewing for a director of operations role. When we initially talked, he was excited about learning more. When it got to the point of an interview, I sent him the job description and all that. The day before the interview, we get on a call to prepare and get everything all set up, make sure you don't have any questions, and I do a lot of coaching when it comes to interviewing. He was like, Rich, after reading this job description, I really don't think this job is for me. And I listened to him, obviously his feelings were valid. I wasn't trying to invalidate his feelings. So I listened to him, the reasons why he felt, he was looking for a specific role and wanted to take his career to the next level. A lot of things he was looking for. And he felt after reading that job description, it wasn't going to be a good fit for him. And I listened to him, and after that, I just told him basically, I said, first of all, your feelings are valid. I can understand where you're coming from. I don't want you to put you in a place where you don't want to be either. I want to make sure this opportunity is going to be a good fit for you and your family, obviously, at the end of the day. But I just encouraged him because he was trying to cancel that interview. He's like, I don't want to do it. And I'm sharing this story because sometimes we think a certain way, our perspective, and once again, it's valid, it's our own perspective, and it's okay. But his perspective was like, this was not going to be a good fit. I encouraged him to go have the interview, talk to the VP, because he was going to be interviewing with the VP, see if it could be a good fit. If it's not, after the call, we'll discuss what that looks like. Long story short, he did that interview, called me back after the interview. He was like, basically, he said, thank you for not giving up on me, because I was about to cancel. I asked you to cancel that interview, and me and the VP really aligned with a lot of things. And I'm excited about going through the next steps. You see, sometimes in our mind, we see something and we don't know what's on the other side of that interview or that application or that connection. Whatever that is, our perception could be off. 6 interviews later, the gentleman's been there for a year at the company. He just made a year, about a month ago, I think it was. I followed up with him. Things are going great. So I'm sharing this because, like I said, once again, when you're out there interviewing, job descriptions, they are made by HR. HR does a great job. I'm not saying they didn't do a great job, but having the conversation with the hiring manager will help you decide whether that opportunity is going to be a good fit. Don't go by a job description. Don't go by how you think, oh, what could this happen? No, walk through the door. You got an interview request, walk through that door. Now, obviously, if the job is totally different, there are some variables, but I always like, if you got an open door, walk through it. You never know who you might meet in that interview. Whether you take that job or after that first interview is done, that's okay. You never know where you might meet that person. 2 years, 6 months, 6 years down the road, you never know. You have a good impression. This world is huge, but at the same time, it's a small world. So walk through those doors, make those connections, and continue to live life. That's my word of the day. Cold Plunge Talks with the most interesting recruiter. Whoo, man, I'm getting out of here. Y'all, take care.